Hey there everyone, welcome back. My name is Aisha. If you're new here, now is the perfect time for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a very simple way that you can build your own summer reset routine or a reset routine in general. Summer is super relevant and we are all outside, and at the same time, I spoke about it in my previous videos, we also have some goals that we want to work towards. Of course, us being humans, it's super likely that we can fall off track with our goals, but that doesn't mean that we should stay off track. Having a reset routine is a very powerful way to get back control into your life, because when things fall off track, we feel like, oh my god, we're losing control. By having a reset routine in place, we help ourselves go from that place of feeling loss of control back to that place of being in control. Now, what is a reset routine? It's all of the activities that we do to gain back our energy and get to that place. I have a very fun video for you prepared. I will first tell you about how you should go about designing this and building this for yourself. And then in the second part of the video, you will basically be seeing me going through my own reset routine, executing on those activities. It's something that I recorded in the past week while I was doing my reset. So yeah, let's get into it. The first step is to understand your energy drainers. And energy drainers are all the things that we have been doing that have been putting us in that situation of feeling loss of control and have been taking our energy away from us. The way I do this is very simple. I grab my phone and I go into the Notes app. And within the Notes app, I start to make notes about what are all of my energy drainers. So the first one that I'm gonna write down is that going out every weekend has been draining my energy, of course. The second one is not eating nutritional food. This just leads to me feeling like not having a lot of energy or our health in general. This is super important for us to be in that state that we can go after our goals or do whatever we want to do. My house is a mess. This clouds my brain and it also gives me anxiety. The other one is feeling like I fell off track. So this is related to feeling kind of that loss of control. And then the other one, I'm not really sure yet, but I also felt like I was going over my weekly budget. So that's what I write down then at the moment. Now that I've written down my energy drainers, it's very clear to me what I have to do to gain back my energy. So then what I do is I first think about how much time do I have. Because if I have 1 week that I want to spend doing a reset, then I know that I can do more activities, I can pace them out better. But if I only have 1 day, then I know that I really need to be more critical about what is it that I need right now that I can do within that day to gain back that control. And maybe I won't plan out as many activities. After you know how much time you have, it's time to start writing down what are things based on your energy drainers that are your energy givers. So if I say that eating unhealthy has been draining my energy, then I already know that eating healthy is what's going to be giving me energy. So I write down all of those energy drainers, and then given the amount of time that I have, I start to plan them out. I hope that you find this framework very useful and that you're able to immediately pick it up and implement it in your life. So now let's go to the second part of the video in which I am writing down and also executing on my energy givers. I don't know if you are familiar with the book The Artist's Way. What the author talks a lot about in this book is how to create a spiritual path towards creativity. On mornings when I feel like I would really love some time for myself, basically what I do is I write 2 pages, just free form. I feel very connected with myself in that way. I would totally advise doing such activities in the morning, because when you wake up in the morning, I used to just go straight into working, and I noticed that doing that was just robbing away some of my energy from me, because then I'm already like solving problems but not really taking a look at how do I feel, how am I doing. If I'm not doing good, like how can I be kind to myself today? Writing the morning pages is a great way to embrace mindfulness in the morning, and this is something that always gives me a lot of energy. So I'm gonna do it. I just got home from my workout, and whoa, like the feeling of energy after you do a workout and you challenge yourself and you almost feel like giving up, but you're like, no, let's do it. That's the type of energy that I was looking for. I mean, I look insane right now, but I did a very high intensity workout. Anyway, so I really think that when it comes to working out, if you ever feel like you want to give up, listen, I have been the worst disciplined person when it comes to working out, and it took so much time to like slowly build that up and slowly be confident in workouts that I do. So I would say to not give up ever, just keep going back to picking up these routines like slowly and giving yourself the time to feel good when you do it. And now that I worked out, I'm just going to spend the evening by myself, have some healthy food, and relax. So yeah, if you have working out on your list, go do that ish now. I've just gotten out of the shower. I'm gonna do my skincare now because to me it's such a relaxing and meditative moment. The first step is aloe BHA toner. I just do 2 pumps and then this is a hydrating toner. I have quite some dry skin. It has aloe in it and it also has some BHA, so it's lightly exfoliating. Basically, the secret to glass skin is exfoliating regularly. The next step is going to be my exfoliator. And mandelic acid is basically an AHA exfoliant. It's clearing up the dead skin cells at the top of your skin. Now I'm going to put some essence on my face. I wouldn't say that essence is a must-have step. I just like it because it's quite lightweight. So good. There's that feeling of the products working in your skin and it's total relaxation. Now I'm gonna make it even more glowy. Propolis Vitamin Synergy Serum. The relaxing moment. The last step is moisturizer, and I use the CeraVe lotion. I also use this for my body, so it's perfect because then you don't have to spend money on an unnecessary stuff. That's it. Oh, I feel so good. Hey there you guys, so now I'm going to show you how I gain my energy back when it comes to getting on track with my planning. As I said before, if you haven't seen my previous video in which I talk about how to stay on track and how to plan for summer, how I did it was I divided them in teams. It's the beginning of July. Mental health, very important for me to do these 3 things because in summer I really feel like it's so easy to get derailed with your mental health, and this is like how I'm gonna keep track of it. So I know that every morning I'm gonna be meditating, and the way that I plan this is I actually put it in my calendar, and then every morning I get a reminder or a notification that hey, you have to meditate at 7:30. What I'm just doing now is I'm going back to the goals. Like I said in the previous video, I'm going back to the goals. I'm looking at my goals. I'm looking at where I'm at, and I'm looking at what intervention do I need to put in place. Do I need to adjust anything about the goal? So far, I'm not going to adjust anything, but maybe in August I will, because then I will have more information. It's been a month, etc. And how you can do this as well is simply by having your list of goals. And if you know where you are, then you already know like if you have to implement an intervention already or if it's going fine as it is. Research has shown that our food choices affect our mood and also our mental health. And that is why during my reset week, I prioritize eating really healthy, a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, lean protein, and I don't know all of these recipes by heart. I simply spend sometimes Googling, finding some inspiration on TikTok, and then going to the store to get those healthy meals.